Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started.
Good thing I checked. Now we got audio. There we go. There's no volume. Now there's volume. Let's go. Yo, my fellow Santas. That's what I said basically at the beginning of the stream here. I was having a little audio issue, so I had to fix the old middle mic here. But we are back and we are ready to rock and roll today. So 18,000 for BTC. We're pushing a little bit higher here before the FOMC. Now, that's what we were saying was probably going to happen last night. No, Bitcoin going to get a little bit of spike before the FOMC meeting. But we got to be careful until Powell speaks, okay? I don't want to get pumped on any move to the upside, okay? No move to the upside, guys. Don't. And I sort of said this in the pregame lobby this morning. There will be a lot of horse guys that are born today, okay? A lot of people who didn't even know they were horse guys. A lot of people who didn't even know that they believed in manipulation will be born today. Who are those people? Well, those are the people that will be FOMOing in prior to Powell speaking at the current moment. They had a month to buy down here when no one else wanted to. You know, they had a month to capitalize on about a 20% gain to the upside. But they didn't want to do that. They want to buy in right here before Powell speaks. You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. This is like from a movie, okay? But here we are, 18,035. Can Bitcoin push up higher? My take is Bitcoin does push up higher here. I do think Bitcoin's going to come up and swipe some more liquidity to the upside. We'll talk about it, prior to the FOMC stream. I will be doing a stream for the FOMC meeting, so I wanted to get a stream in before to kind of talk about, some expectations. I mean, who knows what happens? I mean, we always go into these things not knowing anything of what's going to happen, but basically, it's FOMC day. This is one of the days we've been waiting for. Day number 2 of a crazy week. It's been a crazy week this week. We saw FBF get arrested. We saw the CPI data come in lower than expectations. 2 good things happened this week. Can we have 3 today? 3 good things makes a great thing. No, I think I just made that up. I don't know if that's actually true. It looked like a freaking, I gotta fix this ball. There we go. There we go. The ball was like behind me, and I looked like I was wearing some type of. Actually, can I say that? I can't say that. Anyways, so what do we got? Let me see what you guys saying here. Morning rug pull averted. The morning rug pull averted. Let me take a sip of coffee here. So I will be going live on the FOMC meeting. So I most likely will be right around. So let's call it. We'll go live around 1:30. And then I'll probably end up streaming for an hour or two around 1:30 midday today. And then we'll sort of skip the night stream tonight as we try to catch the price action. So expect a live at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. And we can get rocking and rolling. We're not going to listen to Chair Powell this time, because last time that was boring as hell and I sort of just, fell asleep. Today, we'll just kind of watch the chart, and you guys can watch Powell yourself if you want to. But anyways. Let's see what Bitcoin's got. So Bitcoin, last night, I was not convinced Bitcoin was going to just dump from that point. It did not make any sense. There was no bearish divergence. There was sort of no indication to me thinking that Bitcoin was just going to dump here from 17.6 and go straight back down before the FOMC. It made way more sense as if they want to dump it back down today, which I know everyone and their mother thinks, which I'm actually looking at this poll right now. It says, look at this poll, guys. Will Bitcoin close today green or red? We have 132 votes. 67% of people are saying green. Are you guys just trolling the poll? Because my general sentiment is everyone thinks that we're going to go down today. All right? I think you guys are trolling the poll. I don't think you guys are answering. Because if I asked you guys one-on-one what you think is going to happen today, I bet most of you guys said we're going to go down. So stop trolling the poll. Be honest on the damn poll. You guys are trolling the poll, man. But anyways, I think Bitcoin comes in spikes at least 18,150. And it might be this morning. But you got to be careful when that happens. Because like we said, a lot of horse guys could be born today. AKA a lot of people FOMOing with the highs. Okay? Don't be that guy. If you're going to buy, okay, at least wait until after Powell speaks. Okay? What's the worst that could happen? You miss out on a $500 pump? Okay, cool. If it's good news, you can get in after that and you'd be a little bit more safer. Or you could buy now and we get really bad news and Bitcoin drops to 14K or some shit. Just be careful today. Anyways, so 18K. 18,150 is the level I'm watching for. If we actually go over to the daily time frame, let's jump on over here. No, we gonna go up. We gonna go. That's why I asked her. Are you trolling the poll? Are you trolling the poll? Some people in here love trolling the poll. I love trolling the poll, man. Who doesn't love to troll the poll? I do. Let me take a sip of coffee here, by the way. I'm not going to slurp today, I promise. Breakout or fake out? Here's what I think. And I've been telling you guys what I think is going to happen this whole week. Okay? Bitcoin at 18,037. I do think you still see a spike to the highs. And I could see the level I'm watching for, the big level, is 18,467. Why is that level so big? Well, that's simply the 0.5 retracement. I'm not reinventing the wheel here. If I take the swing high to the swing low, that 0.5 retracement's coming in right here at 18,467. Where is our also confluence at that level? You look left, that also happens to be the daily close low from our last big 5-month consolidation up here. Right? That was the lowest daily close that we had. A lot of confluence there at 18,467. I think Bitcoin gets a spike up there, okay? And I don't want to be calling for this freaking mega dump, but here's what I'll say. If history has been any indication, Powell has come on every single time and says the same thing that he always does. And everyone always has their hopes up that he's going to say something different. And then he doesn't say something different. And then everyone goes back to being bearish, right? It's like, here's been the game plan the last 3 months. CPI report comes out. It's bullish. Everyone's bullish up until the FOMC meeting. FOMC meeting, everyone's bearish until the CPI print. CPI print, everyone's bullish until the FOMC meeting. You know, it's just, it's this like bullish and bearish narrative that keeps getting pushed around. Now, I have no idea what's going to happen today. I think we're going to get a 50 basis point rate hike, which is already baked in, okay? That's already baked in, at least for now, okay? The market expects that at a 80% clip if we actually do a quick little refresh here. The market's expecting a 50 basis point rate hike at 79%. 79%, man. So I think you get a 50. I think everyone sort of can agree that 50 is probably going to be the thing. Okay, 75 we dump, 25 we go absolutely nuts, 0 I don't even know what would happen. But I'm expecting 50. Don't expect anything less than that. I think that's a little bit being a little bit of a moon boy, if I'm going to be honest. But yeah, I mean, and then whatever Powell says, I have no idea what he's going to say. I have no idea. I don't think anyone does. But if you're going based off history, he's going to be the grumpy Grinch that's going to stomp on our Santa Claus rally. So here's my game plan. I'm simply looking for Bitcoin to come to 18,467. I'm going to take a little profit there, just in case. Okay? If we go up higher, hallelujah. We'll probably end up retesting this level anyways at some point. So take a little profit there for any buys that we did down here. And then we sort of, I'm expecting this to roll back over, at least in the short term. So that's my prediction. Don't hate me for it. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I am freaking wrong. And one reason why I think I could be wrong, if I'm going to be honest, is I see this big, you see this big daily vector candle up here? You see this thing? This thing's just sitting up here for the taking right here. And kind of like we always say, guys, everyone loves to call out vector candles to the downside if they're a bear, and everyone loves to call a vector candle to the upside if they're a bull, but no one likes to do the opposite. So I think we dump, but I also see the scenario where today ends up being for some reason bullish, and they come up and they smack this daily vector candle all the way up here to like 19Ks to 20Ks. I know that sounds absolutely unbelievable. Like there's no way Bitcoin could get to 20K. What the hell? What the hell? There's no way, man. You guys were saying the same shit when Bitcoin was at 15.5. If I told you Bitcoin was going to be at 18K 2 weeks later, you guys would have called me crazy and called me an idiot. Okay, which you guys were doing, and you guys were wrong. So here's the deal. I don't think it's unfathomable to get a pump back up here, but you need Powell to say some like crazy shit to see that pump. I'm not going to call it out because I see the money up here that could be taken. So let's watch that. I'm watching for 18,467. That's like my that's like my very, I guess, how should I say this? That's like my conservative target. Okay, that's the bear in me. The bear in me thinks we get stopped out there. The bull in me thinks that we come back up here. But I'm going to wait till after Powell to say that. But I think that's a possibility, man. I'm not going to rule that out. I'm not going to rule that out, man. Let's see. Wade said, I'm actually going to take 1K profit out of Bitcoin for tax purposes. It just feels wrong. It does, I guess. I guess it does, kind of. Time for a positive Bart Simpson pattern. All right, let's go back to Bitcoin. We're getting a little move up here. 18,084. Guys, watch. 2 levels. 18,147. Why is that a big level? Couple previous wicks over here on the daily and 4-hour time frame. 18,147 and 18,467. It is 2 levels that we could watch here in the short term, but some nice price action this morning. You gotta love it, man. Should I play the pump song? Fuck it. Let's go. Wait, it's not working. No! Hold on, I gotta manually do it. I gotta manually play the pump song, guys. Holy moly. Hold up. Do that. Let's play it. There we go. I gotta do it on my phone, too. I apologize, 'cause I need to hear it, too. It's not the same. Here we go. This is so bootleg. Hey! I gotta play it on my phone because my audio is not working today for whatever reason. I gotta fix it. But manual pump incoming. That's an old. See what happens when you swear? True. I get punished like the Grinch on Christmas. All right. So those are the levels we're watching. I would say it remains the same, guys. I mean, here's the deal. I mean, Bitcoin's all of a sudden we blink and Bitcoin was at 15.5 not too long ago. All of a sudden I blink and we're above the June low. Okay, the June low was 17,600. That was supposed to be a big resistance. Bitcoin just flew right through that. All of a sudden we're above that. Now, everything hasn't changed. Why? Bitcoin's still below that 19K level, my friends. And Bitcoin needs to get back above that 19K level. That's what we've been talking a million times. Bitcoin needs to be able to reclaim the previous lows to be bullish. But all of a sudden we look, and it's in reach. It's not that far away. Like if for whatever reason the market can pump today, if the market can find any reason for any bullishness out of Powell, that's not out of reach, man. Like all of a sudden, you're not sounding too crazy. Like if you look at it, a move above 19K would only be for Bitcoin about a 5% move. Bitcoin can do that in a matter of hours, okay? But until Bitcoin does that, still remain a little bit hesitant, okay? Remain a little bit in disbelief. It's okay to be in disbelief a little bit, okay? Especially when you're at resistance. If you're at support, if you're in disbelief, you're being a little bit of a pussy. But if you're at resistance, it's okay to be a little bit in disbelief. I'm a little bit in disbelief right now. I don't believe in this little pump that we're seeing. And that could be the time that we start pumping. You know? Where even the people that love crypto the most don't believe in the pump. Okay? I see it all around the cryptoverse. I don't think anyone is super bullish right now. We shall see. We shall see. But I'm remaining a little bit hesitant until Bitcoin can get back above this orange box of death. Because every single time Bitcoin has a little bit of a rally, it seems to get rejected from its previous low. Low, rejection. Low, rejection. Low, rejection. Over and over and over again. Just a stair step to hell it's been, okay? So let's see if we can get rid of the stair step to hell, but it's kind of what it's been lately, my friends. But I'm watching this like a damn hawk. There is some good stuff on the charts. We did have the stock RSI and the weekly cross 2 weeks ago, and ever since that has happened, Bitcoin has moved up pretty quickly from 16K all the way back up to 18K in the matter of 2 weeks. So let's see what we got. There is some good things. We got weekly bullish divergence. There is some signs that you could have it, but you need the news to also have some confluence with Bitcoin moving up on the charts, right? So let's hope that the news today, whatever happens today, ends up being something favorable. If it's not, well, we're in the same situation we've always been. You know, nothing has changed. But I will say this. If Bitcoin can get back above 19K today on bullish news, there's going to be a lot of people feeling it. A lot of people feeling the FOMO. I'm going to tell you right now. There's a lot of people in this chat who probably sold at 15.5 that if Bitcoin gets back up to 19.5, 20K are going to be really feeling it. I'm telling you right now. And that's where we're at. That's where we're at. I think based off what I've seen, I think a lot of people did that at the lows. But we'll see what we got. We'll see what we got. I mean, think about the FUD that's been going on, guys. I mean, we had the FTX FUD. Now people are FUDding Binance, the biggest exchange. It was just ridiculous, in my opinion. They have a proof of reserves. It's ridiculous. What's next? People are going to FUD Coinbase. I mean, the market right now is looking for any negative thing to point out, which is nuts. If the stock market wasn't in a bear market, I would be 110% convinced that the bottom was in. I would be so confident. But the stock market's in a bear market, which makes me a little hesitant. I will say that. I don't trust this pump at all. Me either. Me either, man. You'll gotta cry at 10, 12K when Clint Doom posts. We could be. I'm not gonna rule that out. I'm not calling Bitcoin bottom to be in, but I want to see what happens today. If Bitcoin gets some positive things today, if crypto gets, if the markets get some positive words today, we'll see what happens. I am open for anything at this point. All right, let's come back over here to SPX. Let's see what the stock market's doing this morning. I think it's going to be flat. I don't expect any huge moves on the S&P until 2 p.m. today, when Powell comes and speaks his nonsense. But if we look at where the S&P is, let's go to the daily time frame. Let's jump on in over to the daily time frame. Look at the daily, man. Let's go back over to the S&P, not the futures, the regular ones. I love the price action from the S&P yesterday. That was the most perfect price action you wanted to see. Why? Because the futures made a massive gap yesterday, right? It was like a 4% gap here on the futures. On the S&P here from the futures market pumping 4% yesterday before the market opened. What did the market do? All day it came back down, reclaimed that gap, wicked right to the gap, bounced right back up. So far today, S&P is up, but you're still below this resistance level. This is the market's got us on edge right now. Of course, we got the FOMC meeting. Of course, the S&P happens to be at resistance. You can't make this shit up. It's like a movie, man. So let's see what we got. I mean, you already took that gap, so there's not a huge reason for them to have to bring it back down again. Let's see, right? Let's see. I personally think we're going to see a fake out to the upside. Either way, right? So if I'm expecting Bitcoin to get a little bit of fake out to the upside, I think you'll see the S&P get a little fake out to the upside. I think the S&P is going to come and smack at least this 0.5 retracement here at about 41.62. That's going to be, most people are like, the bull market's back on. It's done. It's done. And then it comes and rolls back over. But hey, time will tell. We'll be all here for it at 2 p.m. today. Let me take another sip of coffee here. The S&P's bullish. I wouldn't say it's bullish yet. I need to see a little bit more from this. Okay, I think it's a little bit too early to say that the S&P is bullish. I'm remaining cautious here because you look at what the S&P's done over the course of time here. Whenever it's come up and tested this, it's got an absolute nasty rejection. So far, you haven't really gotten above this yet, right? You flirted with it, right? It's sort of like for all you guys out there, you see, you're sort of flirting with it, but you haven't really pulled the trigger yet, right? It's for a lot of you guys out there. A lot of you guys. You say you go out to the bar, right? You see this girl and you're flirting with her, but you just can't pull the trigger because you're nervous, right? You know there's a big event coming up, right? Your favorite song is coming on and you want to ask her to dance, but you're too nervous to do it. That's the S&P right now, knowing that the FOMC meeting is coming up and it can't break back above that until we hear what Powell has to say. Same type of deal going on here. So let's see what we got. Interesting day on the S&P. Will we break back above? I think that's anyone's. It's sort of a 50-50 right now because I see people saying bearish things, but I see people voting bullish on the polls here, which doesn't make any sense to me. But that's about where we're at. Jordan will soon wear a Grinch filter. Holy moly. He's always thirsty. The crypto futures are just a con game. When there is no BTC available for spot, what you're going to short. That is true. That is very, very true. Come on, BTC. Give us a little bit more price action here. Let's go check out ETH. What's ETH doing, guys? Guys, smack up that like button. Come on, man. Let's be a little positive today. Let's be a little positive today. Everyone's been a bunch of Grinches the last 2 months. Come on. Let's be positive today. Maybe if us being positive will bring out positivity in the markets. Maybe our little pot of positivity here. Maybe. I'm just being honest. You guys are going to be like, no, I'm not. You guys are going to turn into a bunch of Bobs. Bob is going to be going nuts tonight. Not tonight, this afternoon. So ETH, what do we got? It's the same thing for ETH. I sort of said this yesterday. If you flip the ETH chart, so everyone's bearish right here, right? Everyone and their mother is bearish right here for Ethereum. Look at this. Look at this vector candle in the daily time frame. I think ETH comes and smacks 1444 before dumping. The reason why I say that is, look at this. If you flip this chart upside down, okay, and this is testing your bias here. Would you say this chart is bullish or bearish right here? Let me know. Would you say that this chart is bullish or bearish? And if you guys are telling me you think this chart is bullish, you would be absolutely insane. I'm sorry. I would think you're insane. I would think that you're FOMO shorting. You're FOMO. Just not FOMO shorting. I would think you're insane here. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. If we were to flip this chart upside down, you get a breakout of support. All right. You got a ton of inequality on the charts, a ton of liquidity back down here. How can you tell me that this chart looks bullish? You can. I mean, I think you're being a little bit biased if you did that, and it's totally cool. But if you flip this back over to this, let's flip it back over here. Let's flip this like this. There ain't no way you can't tell me that chart doesn't look bullish, man. There's none. At least for the short term. I'm looking for 1444. I would tend to say you can call me crazy, but I like when you guys call me crazy. You know what I'm saying? I like when you guys call me crazy. Holy shit, that's bullish. I'm insane. You're insane? You're insane, man. Let me see. All in, nay, nay, nay. Bearish flying nun pattern. Looks bullish. You guys are crazy, man. You guys are absolutely nuts. You guys are just trolling at this point. I mean, listen. If you want to go short right here, go short. Go short. I'll see you up here. All right? I'll see you up here later. Sound good? We got a deal? We got a deal? All right, cool. I like trolling you guys back. Let's see what we got. All right, come on. 1850. Come on, BT Sizzle. The 4-hour time frame is getting a little bit overheated here. I mean, look at the 4-hour RSI. Now at 82. So this thing is getting cooked, but there's still, you know, it's one of those things where it's like on news days, okay, the RSI is overcooked, but like if you get positivity, this thing's going to keep going. Let's go to the 1-hour time frame. See what we got over here. Any type of bearish divergence. So yeah, we do have bearish divergence popping up here on the 1-hour time frame. So start to stress caution, right? We're approaching that 18,147 level. Start to stress caution here, right? You got lower highs on the RSI and higher highs on the price action. So could you just see a little bit of a chop before the FOMC? I mean, absolutely, but I'm still looking for still at least 18,147 here. At the meantime, and everyone will call it manipulation, which it probably will be manipulation because the charts probably say a pullback here, but I don't think they pull it back. I think they come and take out these peeps up here before they smack it back down today. Which would be every definition of manipulation, no? It would be every definition. Even a move up is manipulation. Every move on the charts is manipulation. Who's manipulating the market? Well, simply the people with the most money are manipulating the market. Every move up. It's always, everyone, that's my favorite saying is crypto, is when the market dumps, that's manipulation. It's like, dude, when the market pumps, it's also manipulation. So you have to enjoy the manipulation. What gives crypto its volatility? Manipulation. The big money either pumping the market or dumping the market. It's both manipulation. For the bears, when the price pumps, that's manipulation to them. You know, it's all about which side you're on. Enjoy the manipulation. Take advantage of manipulation, because if there was no manipulation, there'd be no market. Every market has manipulation. All right. Everyone's like, there's too much manipulation in crypto. We need regulation. Regulation ain't going to stop manipulation. There's still going to be people with a lot of money moving the market. Come on. Holy Lord. All right. Let's come back over here. Jordan, stop ranting, man. Stop doing it. This is a very important day. All right, let's check out the DXY. The DX Whizzle. Come on, refresh. Here we go. All right, DXY in the weekly time frame. Let's see what we got. Let's go to the daily. So 103.80. This one, I'm still looking for it to tag 103, and that could be today. This all kind of lines up perfectly, right? If we look at the DXY, look what we got. Savvy's manipulating? I don't know, man. I don't know if Savvy's manipulating it. Savvy's a funny guy, man. Savvy's a funny guy. Yeah, the thing about Savvy, okay, Savvy's been right this whole year, but you guys don't, I think a lot of you guys forget, in 2021, when Savvy, from 30K up to 69K, he shorted the whole way up, okay? And he kept saying, I'm adding to my shorts. As soon as we reached the high, I remember this, as soon as we got to 69K, he said, that's my invalidation, I'm bullish. And that was the top. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to say I'm bearish, but what was your entry? You know what I mean? That's my most funny thing, is people just keep saying lower, but they don't give me an entry to short. That defeats the whole purpose, no? People keep saying higher, but they don't give me an entry to long. Defeats the whole purpose. If you don't have an entry, you can't do anything with it. No? Anyways, let's see the DXY. So you got a high. This point right here is where I'm looking for the DXY to get a pretty significant bounce. And it's pretty simple. And this could be today where you see that sort of that fake out to the upside, and then they start to bring price back down on the S&P and Bitcoin. As soon as the DXY taps that ass, I'm looking for this to come back up. And that's also the 0.5 retracement. You know? Let's see. So from lows to highs, that's also sitting right above the 0.5 retracement, I guess. So that's about where we are at. Let me get rid of this. I get rid of this. There we go. So that's about where we're at. Roddy said Sammy's eventually going to be wrong real soon. Hey, he's been right so far this year. I got to give him credit. You know, I got to give him credit where it's due. But, you know, people act like certain people are geniuses, and it's like, I always rant about this. No one's a genius in this space. Everyone's been wrong at some point, including myself many times. Many times, my friends. All right. Let's see. What else do we got going on here? The DX Wizzle waiting for a little bit of a bounce. Bitcoin versus the S&P. I bet this is still going up. This is my favorite chart in crypto. I'm going to keep looking at this. Oh my God. If you longed Bitcoin versus the S&P, you're killing it right now. Come on, man. Keep feeding it. Keep feeding Bitcoin outpacing the S&P. This will continue to outpace the S&P for the next few months. Let's continue to check this in the last few months. So far, since we made that call, Bitcoin has outpaced the S&P by about 14%. Give it to me, man. Let's see what we got. Check this in a few months. But this continues to be the most hopium chart. And I wouldn't even call it hopium. It's just a beautiful chart. Two smack highs right to the 786 retracement. Oh, my God. In a falling wedge, this looks sexy. Sexy. Let's check this in a few months. Come on, let's put this right here. We check it every day, but we'll check it in a few months too. All right, let's see what Bitcoin. Bitcoin's kind of just stalling out here. It looks like at 18,100. By the way, guys, we will be going live at 2 p.m. tonight. 2 p.m. tonight. I think it's tonight for your Euro guys out there. But we got the FOMC meeting. If you guys didn't know, I think you live in a bubble. I don't know. I guess we all live in a bubble. I guess in our own still standpoints. But we know inflation continues to come down, right? Now it's at 6.01%. Yesterday it was at 6.04%. So this thing just continues to come down. Obviously this is not the real. This is the true inflation, which I think that, one could argue this is the real number, but this had it peaking out at 12% in March, which was higher than the peak that they gave us, which shows me that the numbers are fudged. And this one is at 6% now, so which is lower than the number that they currently give us, which also shows me that the numbers are probably fudged. At the highs, they probably didn't want to seem as bad, and now they don't want it to seem as good, right? But this continues to come down. Let's see what Powell says today. I mean, could that be a reason? People are super bullish. Could that be a reason for Powell to be bearish today? We shall see, right? When the market gets too bearish, he might have to bring down the ban hammer here. You know what I'm saying? So we got that coming at 2 p.m. today, guys. So we'll be live for that then. But in the meantime, I guess we wait. Let's check out ETH real quick. Yeah, we already checked out ETH. I forgot we already checked out ETH. Holy moly. Holy moly. I already checked that out. Let's see what we got. So let's go back over here to altcoins. Altcoins aren't really moving. So I don't expect altcoins to move until we get more clarity after today. So I guess we'll hold off on the alts. I'm going to call it a stream here. And we'll reconvene at 2 p.m. All right, just wanted to do a quick little update, see what we got going on into today. But I'll be live again in about, let's see, in about 3 hours, right? 1:30 p.m. So we'll be live at 1:30. Let's get ready for the FOMC. And let's have a little fun today. Whatever way we end up going. Let's see. It's exciting, though. It's exciting because, let's see, the market's been super, super boring for quite a long time. Yesterday gave us a little of excitement. Today, let's hope for a little of excitement, too. I guess I'm going in a little bit pessimistically. I will. But maybe that me going into this pessimistically will make the opposite happen. Who knows? Who knows? But catch you guys later. All right? Peace. Adios. Later.